All right, Sammy, let's check out some of your first run from Stratton GS. We'll watch it in regular motion and then slow it down. All right, back to the top here. All right, this is a tough turn. It's a big fall away. Need a really strong outside leg. You kind of get sucked down into the fall away there. You can see your outside ski's kind of running on you, but you weren't alone here. That was a tough one. So my overall thought or comments are, like we talked about before, we have to figure a way to, get our skis off underneath us. It's going to start with the inside ski, rolling that one up, and then moving the hip to the inside. You tend to, because you have weight on the inside ski, you get balanced over it. They're not really out from underneath you, and then you kind of sit. You try to press the skis by sitting, but it's all interrelated. You can see here clearly, you have weight on the inside ski. You've initiated this turn on the inside ski, and we need to initiate the turn on the outside ski. Can't see much here. There we go. All right. It's okay, but just sort of because the skis are under you, you tend to kind of sit and bend over at the waist. Again, you can see starting to turn on the inside ski right here. Outside ski kind of drifting on you this way because we're really starting to turn on the wrong ski. So you're kind of balanced over the inside ski, and we want to be balanced on the outside ski. Eventually, as the turn progresses, you put weight on the outside ski. That's a good stance right there. You like that? I know that, one of the hardest things is to carve the top of the turn. But I think you can do it. You got to come through this transition right now and just roll them up. You actually start the turn way too early. You kind of toss them sideways here and then skid by the gate. Now I got room to turn. We want to get out to rise line being out, basically out here. We want to get to rise line and then start that turn, roll them up, and bring some shape back to the pole. Not drawing well, but you start to turn now. If you're going to carve from there, where would you end up? I don't know. In the middle of the panel, maybe? So what do? If you start the turn too early, just kind of, you had to skid by till you got room to turn. Now you turn. But you also start to turn on the inside ski. You can see right there. Weight on the inside, hooks up. Now, when you get by the panel, you move the weight to the outside and definitely weight on the outside ski right there, right? Inside ski's off the ground, which is fine. But here you get a better look at what I talk about the sitting. So you can see there, you kind of squat down because the skis are under you. You try to press them and you sit. We're looking really for the kind of angles we want. Upper body should be the same angle as our shin. It's not a good viewpoint here, but we clearly need to be something more like that. And because you kind of sit down and squat down and bend over the waist, you tend to have the elbows, by your sides, because it's kind of actually, strenuous. If you could stand there right now wherever you are in your living room and kind of bend over at the waist, it's hard to put the hands forward. So you tend to pull them back and they'll be, at your sides. It's pretty hard to get the feet out from underneath you when you're bent over like that. Again, in your living room, you can bend over and try to jump side to side. Pretty hard. All of a sudden, stand up taller, and it becomes a whole lot more easier to get the feet out from underneath us. So it's kind of interrelated there. Again, you can kind of see weight to the inside, and skis going. Obviously, your weight's here. Your weight's on the inside ski. The outside ski's kind of drifting on you down the hill, and eventually pull it around. So, what happens? Well, if you don't have the weight on the outside ski, the arc kind of lengthens because it's not going to come around fast. So all of a sudden, you're finishing the turn off the panel. We'd rather see you up here next to the panel. So I don't know if that means because you're down below, you feel like you've got to go across the hill, but you're going across the hill here, and we would rather be up here and taking it basically, kind of more down the hill in the fall line, a little bit in the fall line, keeping the skis running, and this is slow. You're going to cross the hill to get to that gate. And I'll slow you down. Again, you can kind of see the sitting, elbows back. And, again, this is the main focus. You can see inside ski, under you and flat, twisting, weight on it. Same idea there. You got one ski going this way, one going that way. And same there. So, what do we do? Well, it's going to start with tipping up the inside ski on edge, because it's really hard. If you came through here and rolled them both up to a high edge angle and press the outside ski, if the inside ski is tipped up, it's pretty hard to twist it like you're doing there, because it's under you and it's flat, so you can twist it around and kind of cheat the turn, start the turn of the inside ski. So we got to right here, roll them both up, high edge angle, press the outside ski. That's kind of blurry, but you can see it's a little flatter. But so we got to come through the transition, move to the new ski, roll them both up, little toe down the inside, big toe down the outside, press that outside ski, extend the outside leg, relax and shorten the inside, and hopefully that will cause you to get your skis out from underneath you. With a high edge angle platform, you're pushing against it. I know that's a lot to work on, but we'll start with the inside ski. We've got to roll that up at the top of the turn. That's going to be the key. A lot of other things will fall in place. You can make some really good turns. I've seen some. So we've got to be consistent. Let's work on that, and that should help.